pose. It's always good to come in easy pose and allow ourselves to ground ourselves. Power yoga, an hour of that. Notice your breath. Allow yourself to relax the shoulder, reach the hands all the way up. Find that length, find breath. Exhale, twist to your right side. We start with a twist. Open, finding that length. Relax the shoulder. Draw from the belly, rib cage, the back of the neck. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. And then we twist to the left side. Finding that breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just go a little bit deeper into that twist. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Finding breath. Right hand down. Take the left hand across. Feel those fingers as they reach maybe the right forearm on the mat. Just go in and find your breath. Bring the focus within. And then float the left hand forward, the right hand forward. Just hover here. Lengthen the back of the body. Create more space on the spine. And the left hand comes down outside of the left hip. Right hand reach across. Continue to push into that left hand, maybe the left forearm on the mat. Continue to work with your breath. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale, bring both hands all the way forward. Interlace the hand. Release the palm and then open the heart. I want us to connect as we lengthen, reach over to the right side, pushing into that left hip. Oh, that should feel yummy on the shoulder. Push that hands forward, lengthen. Inhale, reach all the way to the right side. I want you to notice your breath as it changes. And then inhale, reach the hands all the way to the sky. Find that length, create more space. Release the hands to the mat. Cartwheel the hands to the front of the mat. Unravel your legs and come into tabletop. Taking a big breath in. The left knee is going to stay on the mat. Push into your thumb and index finger. Extend your right leg back. Lengthen through the back of that leg and then take a big breath in, push into the right leg and then lift the left knee off the mat. Exhale, lower that left knee back down. Inhale, find breath and draw that left knee towards the chest. Finding breath, exhale, left knee down. Inhale, lift that left knee, find breath. Exhale, left knee down, right knee comes to meet with the left. Inhale, finding your breath and reach the hands all the way up. And then circle the hands to your lower back, fingers, camel pose. Again, don't push anything. We're just still warming up. And push into those hips. Find breath. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, the right hand to the right hip and take it across. And finding that length, creating more space. Reach the left hand forward, left hand outside of the left hip. Reach the right hand across, shoulder away from the ears. And notice your breath. Reach the right hand forward, left hand forward, and then bring both hands on the mat. Push into the thumb and index finger, shrug the shoulders away from the ears. Take the left leg back, right knee is on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out and then push into the mat and squeeze that knee towards the chest. Notice your back body. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, squeeze and lift that right knee. Creating that space on the spine. Exhale, lower the knee. Take a breath in. Inhale, lift that knee. Find breath. Shoulder squeeze the knee a little bit more. Push into those thumb and index finger. Exhale, the right knee down, left knee down. Come and sit on the heels for a moment. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Find breath, camel pose. Hands behind you like a goalpost hands. Feel your shoulders and bring the hands to your lower back. Push into that lower lumbar and lengthen the spine. You can look up if the neck allows you. You can look forward, open the heart. And then take a breath here. Sit towards the heels. Reach the hands all the way to the sky. The right hand comes outside of your right hip. So push in and take the left hand across. Breath in and out. Draw that right shoulder away from the ears. Reach the left hand forward and back to the right side. Forward as if you're sweeping and back to the right side. Again, once more. And back to the right side. Take a breath here. See whether you can bend the right elbow, creating more space on that left rib cage. Breathing into it. And then reach the left hand forward once more and bring the left hand outside of the left hip. Reach the right hand across. Relax that left shoulder away from the ears. Reach the right hand, making a big circle. Right hand reaching to the left. Notice each side is going to feel different. Just tracing that imaginary circle. You got 2 more. Notice your breath last time. Breathe into it and then reach. Can you bend the left elbow a little bit more? Pushing your right hip towards the right side. Creating more space. Breathe into it. And then reach the right hand forward. Bring the right hand down, left hand down. Tuck toes under. Straighten the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Push into that right foot and left foot, bending on straight and alternate knee. So we're going to inhale forward into our plank. Again, warming up the core. Push into that thumb and index finger. And right away, we're going to press into our downward facing dog. Right hand is going to tap the left ankle rather. Inhale, charge and forward into your plank. And then the left hand is going to tap the right ankle. You can walk your leg in, straighten the leg, inhale forward into your plank. And then right hand, left ankle. Notice your back leg, forward into plank, drawing that belly like so. As when you're in the plank, you want to feel the core drawing towards the spine. Left hand, right ankle. Notice your right shoulder. And come forward into your plank. Finding shoulder away from the ears, bend the knee. Gaze between the hands, step forward or jump forward. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Notice your breath. Inhale, the left hand sweeps back. Right hand comes outside of the left knee. And then take the left hand all the way up. Shoulder away from the ears. So push into the right hand and left hand and then begin to take that right leg back and lean forward. Maybe the right leg is not quite as straight. Lengthen the spine. Continue to work on that balance. Focus on the drishti, on the focal point. And release the right foot on the mat. Keep the hand where they are. The left hand is going to reach towards the right leg and open. Just breathe into it. Straighten that right leg as much as you can. Breath is constant. Shoulder relax. Inhale, unravel your hands and come into crescent lunge, high lunge. How did we get here? Opening. Push into that right leg. Inhale forward into your chair like nothing happened. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Left hand down, right hand reach across. Breathe into it. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reach across. Finding that breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Come back to center. Bend the knee, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. There you go. You can micro bend the knee. Inhale, look forward, lengthen the back body. Maybe the thighs come towards the belly. Relax the shoulder. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Breath remains constant. Inhale, plant the hands on the mat. Bend the knee, step or jump back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, coming into your upward facing dog or cobra. Finding that length, shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, back into lovely plank. Left side, side plank. Taking that right hand all the way up. Stacking and releasing. A little bit challenging. Reach that right hand forward. Like a straight line from your right foot to your right hand. Can you float that right leg up? Push into the left hand. You got it. Exhale, bringing that right leg behind the left, creating that space and take it into your wild thing. Open the hip. Feel that breath. Feel that wave of energy. Exhale, bring the right hand down, right leg back into your plank. Tap your shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. Remember that your core engaged. Left hand down, right hand, left shoulder. Push into the thumb and index finger. There's no pressure on the wrist. Left hand, right shoulder. Just continue to work on that core. Right hand, left shoulder. Exhale down, press back, downward facing dog. Let it go. That was then, this is now. Inhale, lengthen the back leg, straighten the legs, releasing any tension on the back of the leg. Open. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knee, gaze between the hands, step forward or jump forward. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back, legs are straight. Exhale, forward fold. Great job, everybody. Relax the head, relax the shoulder. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Noticing your breath as it changes. Belly in, ribcage in. Lengthen the spine. Left hand reach forward, right hand reach back. And then as you notice your shoulder open, left hand outside of the right, right hand continues to reach up. Extend. The left shoulder is coming down, right shoulder, draw that belly in. From here, balance on the right, focus on the drishti. And then inhale, begin to lift the left leg back and lean forward. More back, more lengthen, more breathe, more open. Extend through that back leg. Relax the shoulder. This is a great one to use a block. And then release the left hand down on the mat for your high lunge. Right hand reaches back to the left leg and open effortlessly. Continue to soften your right toes and then lean back, open the heart. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, look forward and reach that hand all the way to the sky. High lunge, crescent lunge, sink in. Create more space. Exhale the hands to the mat. Find breath. Take the right leg back. Come into your plank. Yogi push up, lean forward. Upward facing dog. Finding that breath. Pressing back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself forward into your plank. Roll over to the right side. Stack the left leg on top of the right. And then take the left hand forward. Push into the right hand, thumb and index finger. And then from here, one line of energy, take the left leg up. Push into the right side, engage the obliques. And then bring the left leg behind the right one. While thin. Notice your breath. We haven't started. We are warming up. Open through those lower lumbar. Lengthen the spine. And come back into your plank. Lean forward, yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Float the left leg up. Exhale the left leg down. We're going to inhale left leg up. Once more, exhale it down. So inhale up. Reach up, point toes. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Notice your breath. Exhale, bring the left leg outside of the left hand. Inhale, take the left hand all the way up. I love getting in a twist whenever I can. Extend that right hand and the right leg back. Notice your shoulder. Exhale, the left hand is going to come inside the left leg. Push the right leg back. Walk the right leg out. Create more space on the hip. And we're going to go for 3 push-up. Number 3, lower down. Kiss the mat and come up. Exhale down and up. Here we go. Lower down. Last one. Hold it there. Breathe in. And then come up. And then release that left foot to point forward. Right leg 60 degrees. And take the right hand forward. Extended side angle. Check in where you are. Push into that right leg, lengthen. When the right hand brings you up, straighten the left leg. And the right hand goes back, reverse triangle. Notice the tension on the right hip and release that tension. Left leg is straight. Reach the left hand forward and down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Create more space and straighten the left leg. Drawing that kneecap towards the upper body. Notice your triangle pose. Where do you want to take it? You decide. Bend the knee, coming into that extended side angle. Relax the shoulder. And then left hand inside the left foot, right hand reach across. Notice your breath from here. You're going to bring the left hand behind the left knee, and the right hand comes. My left wrist catches my right wrist. Continue to breathe. Continue to bend the left leg and straighten the left leg. Just warming up that hamstring. Bend and straighten the left leg. Option 1. You're going to bring the right leg to the left leg. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, however you get there. First, focus on your drishti, a focal point. Then inhale. Take a breath in and come up. First, come up. Draw the right leg straight. And lengthen the back of the head and begin to straighten the left leg. Each side will feel different. More you straighten, more you draw the shoulders away from the ears. So the key here is to find softness when there is flexibility. All right, bend the left leg, coming down mindfully. Take the right leg back like nothing happened. Release the left hand, take the right hand forward. Release the right hand down. Roll on the outer edge of the right leg. This finger grabs the left big toe. Take a breath in. Charge into the right leg and straighten right and left leg. A variation of side plank. So you don't have to bind. You can also lift the left hand, right hand. And whenever you feel like falling, it's okay to release. Left leg behind the right one and take it into wild thing like nothing happened. So just trust yourself. Allow your back body to release. Come back into plank. Exactly where we started. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Finding that shoulder, neck, lower on the knee. Push the hip towards the heels. Bring your forearm on the mat. Finding that breath. Relax the shoulder, hip towards the heels. Giving your wrist a little bit of break. Inhale, roll forward into your tabletop. Tuck toes under, press back. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Look towards your knee. Lengthen the spine. We start on the right. So notice when you come into that child's pose, I want you to just let it go. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Point, flex, lengthen. Feel those glutes. Exhale the right leg down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Extending, pushing into that thumb and index finger. Right leg down. Inhale, lifting up. Use your breath. Lengthen, relax the shoulder. Right leg outside of the right hand, quietly. Extend that left leg back. Then inhale, take the right hand all the way up. Open, push into that left hand. Allow your shoulders to lengthen. Breathe in, runner's twist. Exhale the right hand down. Then cha-cha your right leg as further as you can. Push into that left leg. Lizard push-up. And then inhale, lower down. Kiss the mat if you can. And come up. Lower. And come up. Last one. Lower. Stay low a little bit longer. And come up. So you find that hip stretch and then pivot your left leg 60 degrees. You can put a block on your right hand down, left hand across. Pull that left shoulder away from the ears as much as you can. Draw the belly in, lengthen. Inhale, find that breath. Exhale, you're going to charge into your right hand as you come up, straighten the right leg. Take it into reverse triangle. Open the front hip. Notice where you are. Breathe into that right hip. Lengthen the back body. Breath remains constant. From here, charge in, lean forward, and come into triangle pose. Continue to reach. You can reach for the right big toe, left hand reach up. And a little smile goes a long way because there's a lot of things happening in the body as we're moving, mobility, flexibility, and strength. From here, we're going to charge in, bend the right leg, and come into warrior two. Relax the shoulder, tap the shoulders, roll the shoulders out. In that warrior two, re-extend the hands. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Left hand reach across. Go in. So again, you don't have to go into the bird of paradise. That's what the pose is called. You're going to come in, bring the right hand behind the right knee. Right hand is going to bend, catch the left wrist. And if this is not available, you can put a strap. Straighten the right leg. Make sure you're not slipping and sliding like I am. And bend the right leg. Couple of times, just warming up, but keeping your eyes focused on something that is not moving. Okay, when you have it, bend the right leg. Be mindful here if you have shoulder injury on the right side, maybe you back off. You're going to focus, bring the left leg to meet with the right. Inhale, right leg begins to lift. And then straighten the right leg. I don't have space here. Straighten that right leg, the left leg, and then open, draw the belly in. Years of doing this pose. Lower down if you can. My apologies. And then slowly come back into extended side angle. Same pose we went in. Notice your breath. Release the left hand down and take the right leg back into our downward facing dog. Notice your breath. Forward into your plank. We've changed it up a bit. Yogi push-up, upward facing dog, and come back into plank. So from here, side plank. So it's the same pose, but we didn't go into it how we went into on the right side, left side. Bring your peace finger to your right big toe or a strap. And then inhale, charge in to your right foot, left hand. All right, I'll use a strap. I love yoga. Charge in. I'm going to put a strap on my left foot, then inhale, straighten the left leg as my mat is quite slippery. All right. You got the idea. So no strap, you lift. With strap, you do what you need to do. And that's the lovely part of yoga. Into your plank, yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. And press into your hip, knee and hip towards the heels. Come into child's pose. That was a challenging one. Finding that breath. You're on the forearm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go. Inhale, find that breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back into plank. Lifting the knee. Press into your downward facing dog. Shake the head yes and no. Inhale, float the left leg all the way to the sky. Extend. Left leg outside of the left hand. Left hand reach up, open. Notice your breath. Unravel yourself into your warrior two. Open. Bring the hands to your shoulder and make nice big circles. Especially after that bird of paradise. And come back into warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open. Finding that breath. Back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And push into that left hand. I'm a big firm believer of trying. Peace finger wraps around your big toe. Push into the right hand. Start with a bent knee and kick the right leg and left leg straight. More straight in the right leg. More straight in the left. Left hand comes to the right hand. Remember, it's a lot of work here. We're going to cha-cha the right leg 45 degrees and come into warrior one. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in, lean forward, reach those hands forward. Interlace the hand, release the index finger. Notice your warrior one leg and then lift that right leg up. Warrior three. I like to call it James Bond variation. More lengthen, more breathe. Lower down like nothing happened. Warrior one. Bring the hands behind you. Notice your shoulders working here. Open the heart. Lift the chest. Lean forward. Your hands come overhead. Your shoulder comes inside that left knee. Devotional warrior. Continue to push into that left leg, equally on the right leg. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take the left leg to the sky. Take it home, all the way to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look through the left armpit, neck is long. Exhale, bring the left leg behind the right leg and take it into wild thing. Open the back body. Let your heart shine to the sky. Exhale, come back into plank and find breath. Yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Press back. Downward facing dog. A little bit of ping pong. Bend the knee. Forward into your malasana. Finding that breath. Open. Shoulder away from the ears. Place the hands back down. Step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We got the other side to do. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale, finding that breath. Exhale, float the right leg all the way up. Extending, pushing into that right hand, left hand. Take your time. Right leg outside of the right hand. Quietly. Create more space. Take that right hand all the way to the sky. Runner's twist. Open. Create more space. Peace finger catches the right big toe. We try again on the right side. Begin to push into the left outer edge of the left leg. Then inhale. Take the right leg up to the sky. And open. Push into the left leg and the left hand. Open. Find breath. Release into the right leg to the left hand. Forward. Cha, 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 cha. And come into warrior two. Breathe in. Hands on your shoulder. Shoulder rolls forward and back. Really finding that breath. Notice your shoulder. And come back into warrior two. Breathe in, breathe out, lengthen. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Let's go for that peaceful warrior. Open, shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, back into warrior two. Cha, cha, cha. And we come into warrior one. Noticing everything in due course. Lean forward, lengthen, bending into that right leg. Now, interlace the hands overhead. Biceps hugging the shoulders. If you need to adjust the leg, do so. Now, kick into the left leg and come into your warrior three. James Bond variation. Straighten that right leg. Lengthen, push into your right big toe, left big toe. And focus on your drishti. Back of the neck is long. And then lower the left leg down on the mat. And come back into warrior one like nothing happened. Hands reach back. Shoulder working here. Interlace the hand. Draw the knuckles down. Lift the sternum. Open the heart towards the sky. But bring the intention within. Exhale. Roll inside. Devotional warrior. Come down. Knuckles reach forward. Maybe one day they come down on the mat. Continue to push into that left leg, right leg, and breathe into it. And breathe out. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Open the heart. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Notice your breath. Right leg behind the left like nothing happened. And take it into wild and open. Find your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Take the right leg back into your downward dog. Like nothing happened. Forward into your plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Finding that breath. Press back. Downward facing. Inhale, float the left leg up. All the way up. Now, with grace, with effortless, forearm on the mat. So I always like to teach things differently. So there is no need that we couldn't come here. And we're going to press back up. Like nothing happened, of course. Left leg, left hand, step, step, step. Half moon. Beautiful work. Open through the side body. Activate the right leg and lift that right leg. Flex the right foot. Right leg is going to meet in courtesy pose. And hands reach to the sky. Sitting a little bit lower. And from there, we're going to come into our lovely chair pose. Heels are down. And reach the hands forward. The left hand is going to reach back. Right hand is going to come outside of the left foot. And take it into that lovely twist. Remember your smile. Even when things get hard, the smile that makes the world go around. Return back into chair and stand up in mountain, hands by the side. Widen your foot. Notice your breath, notice your legs. Hands reach up, bend the knee. Malasana it is. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Use this opportunity to open the hip, but create space in the front of the mat. And we're going to start to lift our heels. Bring the knee towards the armpit as if you're playing a card game. I always like to teach this. You're playing with your friends. This needs to be a comfortable chair. Spread your fingers. Lift the knee towards the armpit. If you're afraid to fall, put a pillow and then lift the legs up 1, 2, and 3 and come into your Bakasana, crow pose. Try to hang out here, focusing on your drishti. More work to spread your fingers. And if you fall, you can always come back in. Remember, it's a practice. It's not a perfection. Finding your breath and come back down. Malasana. Reach the hands forward. Rotate your wrists. Give your wrist a nice break. Step back or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Press back. Downward facing dog. Notice where you are. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, find that length, create more space. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Relax the shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Breathe into it. Bring the right leg behind the left. Reach the right hand forward, open. Front hip, back hip, shoulder, hands, feel it. Right hand down. Take the right leg to the sky. And then bring the right leg outside of the right hand. One step. Inhale, lift. And then take the left hand up. Half moon. Begin to activate that left foot. Right leg straight. Wherever you are, the key is to really create more space where there is no space. So activating that left leg, lifting a little bit higher. Exhale, bring the left knee behind the right one. Our lovely courtesy pose. Reach the hands all the way up. Lengthen. Breathe. Bring the left leg to meet with the right chair pose. Reach the hands forward. The right hand is going to go back. The left hand comes outside of the right foot and come into that deep twist. Really focusing on lowering that hip down. Breathe in and out. Open the chest, rib cage. Come back into chair. Rise up into mountain pose. All right, I'll turn around and face you. So notice where you are, being kindness to your body. All right. We're going to go to we did the crow pose. We're going to do crow pose on the left side. Okay. I'm facing you. Bend the knee, chair pose. Hands in front of the heart. Right elbow outside of the left, wherever you're facing. And then lift the heels and place the hands on the mat. There's two schools of thought. One is facing to the side or both facing to the right side. Yeah? All right. So we're going to bend the elbow, lean in, and then lift the legs up. You manage to get this far. You can begin to lift the right leg up, activating the right leg and the left leg. And if you manage to fall, it's okay. we're going to come back in and come back into that lovely chair. Exhale, forward fold. Think as if you're facing the front of the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Step back, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Bend the knee, gaze between the hand. Step forward, jump forward. Inhale, look forward to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, compress. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. I'll turn around to face you second time. Bend the knee, chair pose. Finding that breath, hands in Namaskara. Sitting a little bit lower, hands come all the way to the right side, maybe the heels left. Plant the hands on the mat, either fingers pointing forward or fingers pointing to the side. All right, the side one is easier. The front one is a bit harder, but practice makes perfect. Start to lean in to your elbow. Elbow is bent, of course, not straight. Eventually, you can straighten. And focus on your drishti. Look forward to that spot and begin to lift the left leg up. Notice both of my legs are active. All right, push in, lengthen. Our wrist is like yay, but if you're breathing, it makes it easy. Come back to chair pose. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Allow yourself this opportunity to really find yourself. Once again, we're going to try this because I want to get into bird of paradise. Bend the knee and then bring the hands in front of the heart. Right elbow outside of the left. Yeah, how we doing? And then plant the hands, lift the heels. And as you make this space, you're going to lean in into your side crow. Your head is going to come into the mat and you're going to lift both legs up. It's called falling angels. Open and then come back. Side crow. Return back to chair pose. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Open the legs, mat distance apart. Interlace the hand. Draw the knuckles, lift the chest. Exhale, lean forward and fold. Back of the legs are straight. Relax the head. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Coming back, straight legs. Notice your breath. And then bring the hands to the side. Hop the legs together. Mountain pose. Palms are facing forward. Lengthen the back of the neck is long, so chin is towards the chest. The drishti is soft. Bend the knee. Chair pose. We have two sides. Falling angel. Hands in front of the heart. And then bring this left elbow outside of the right. You say twist. You can bring the hands down right away. Lift the heels. Prepare yourself. Have room. And the elbow is bent. Lean in. So you go into side crow first. And then bring the head on the mat. And begin to kick your legs up. Point toes, flex toes. And then bend. Side crow. Effortlessly. Back to chair. And rise up, mountain pose. All right, bring the legs mat distance apart. Hands reach up, 5-pointer star. Skandasana, come down. Open those hips. I'm making a nice fist. Inhale up. Hands reach up. Skandasana, right side. My left foot is on the mat, flat on the mat. Inhale up. Skandasana on the left. Notice my shoulder, notice my hip. This time we're going to turn that right foot up and sit a little bit lower. Turn the foot down. Come back. 5-point touchdown. And then Skandasana. Come down low. Point the toes to the sky. Soften your toes. Inhale up. 5-pointed star. Hands outside. Jump through. And come into mountain pose. A lot of work. Reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Clasp opposite elbow. Shake the head yes and no. Inhale, come into a flat back. Finding that breath. Notice my knees bent and then reach the elbow to the sky. Notice the one on top. And then lean back, open the upper back, your armpit, your shoulder. After a long week is a good one. And then come back. My right hand is on top. I'm going to slide and bring my left hand on top. So there's always a dominant one that always come and then readjust. Lift on up, take the back bend. Legs are straightening back as much as you can. And then lean forward, finding that breath. Straighten the legs. And then lean down. Let the head hang, rat doll, side to side. And breathe in. A lot of work you did. Place the hands down to the mat. Step right leg back. And you're going to float the left leg up. And bring that left leg parallel to the mat for pigeon. All right, we've done a lot of work. I want you to be mindful here. So option is stay here and come down. We've done lizard already. Option is to take it into mermaid. Mermaid catch. So, and then this leg is soft and allow yourself to bind. If you're not able to catch because you reckon the time of the day, you put a strap and your key is to hold that strap and work your hands towards the strap. Open. Yeah? Morning practice is different from evening practice. And allow yourself to lengthen. You can kick more in. But the key is you don't want to hurt your knee. You can also bring that right leg towards the right rib cage. Wherever you are, I'm going to release my right leg and enjoy my pigeon pose after my bird of paradise. Notice your breath. Begin to soften where you have tensed and tense where there's soft. All right, just letting go, letting loose. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back. Tuck the right leg under. Hands underneath your shoulder. Take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Interlace the hand. Bring your forearm on the mat. Head on the mat. Lean in. You don't have to go for the full thing. Kick both legs up to the sky. 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or legs against the wall. And take it into your headstand. Allowing yourself to lengthen. Whether you're against the wall, you still have plenty of time to play. So you can open the legs together, front and back. And if you fall, remember, be like a child. Be like the water, like Bruce Lee said. And allow yourself to be fluid. We are standing most of the day or upright. It's also good to be inverted a little bit during the day. All right, bend the knee. Come down. Take child's pose. Hands towards the heels, head on the mat. All right, come back into the hands. Don't rush out of it. If you need to stay longer, stay longer. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. Right leg parallel to the mat. Flex toes. Remove any tension there. Lengthen. So being mindful to sit upright. And then bend the left leg. Catch. Be kind. All right, you can flip the hand around and catch. But if you don't have this in your practice, it's important to also use a strap. So I've shown with the strap, without the strap. It's a great thigh opener. And then you can have the arm straight with the knee a little bit, not fully bent. You can walk the strap and bend the elbow. You don't want to force anything. You want to be mindful. I love this pose, but it's also, you can push the left foot towards the left hip. My quads are like, thank you, especially when you run. This is a great one. Ankle is like, thank you. Don't force anything. And come back, release. You can stay there or you can take your time and enjoy a pigeon pose. Relax. Inhale, release on your right hip and bring the left foot forward. And then unravel your legs. Hands reach forward and then lift the legs up. And then notice your breath, Navasana, and then straighten your legs, coming into that boat pose. And we're going to tap it out. Remember, core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knee, catch the heels. Touch the heels, legs on the mat. Inhale, lift on up. Coming into your bridge pose. Interlace the hand, knuckles come down. Finding that breath. Release your hip on the mat, backside on the mat, and take the legs up. So again, simple inversion that we can do. You don't have to do a headstand if it's not in your practice. Especially after a long day, this is very restorative. And then rotate your ankles, giving them love. All right. Slowly release the legs in Sutta Baddha Konasana. Open the palm, elbow by the side, and let yourself release. Shavasana. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. All right, bring the focus within. The focus is within. Relax your legs. Relax your hands. I will talk you a little bit down into Shavasana. I remember the first time I did Shavasana in India, my teacher would shorten the Shavasana every so often. And when was asked, he said, a yogi knows how to use 1 minute of Shavasana, 2 minutes of Shavasana. Because we train our body that when we go into that Shavasana, we completely surrender to what is Soham. So you go into full meditation, you quiet the mind because you've practiced and practiced Shavasana that 1 minute is plenty, 2 minutes is plenty, 3 minutes is plenty. So you start with long Shavasanas, you scale it down because you have been practicing. It's like meditation. You start with 5 minutes, you scale up that you can be in meditation for 1 hour and your mind does not fluctuate. Chitta vritti nirodha. Yeah? The fluctuation of mind is not yoga. I'll chant one mantra because there is so much trouble in the world. We as a collective force, cosmic force, sending peace, peace and love everywhere on the planet Earth and beyond. Om Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavatu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavatu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all being everywhere be free from all suffering. Peace, peace, peace. Wherever you are, begin to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Maybe join me in easy pose. If you have one leg crossed, change the cross of that leg. That way we can balance both sides. Hands reach all the way up. Lengthen and bring the hands in front of the heart. Sending you peace and love. Sending you light, light and love. May you be well wherever you are. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Simply saying namaste. Warm up the hands, find where it's comfortable. All right, for me, it's my heart. Open your eyes. Namaste. All right, it's Thursday, almost the weekend. Be well. All right. Yeah, how was it? Was it okay? Good, good, good. Lots of poses. Yes, yes. All right. Yes, good, good. Some days we need it, and some days we don't. All right. Elise, good to see you. Be well. You too. Be well. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. It was very challenging. Like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Home Green Wellness, and I'll bring this to you. Hopefully you enjoyed. If it's too challenging, modify. I was able to use strap. I was able to show you that you don't have to go into it. Just accept where you are now. And as you're practicing, all will come. Om Shanti Shanti. Sending you peace, 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 peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you. All right. Keep smiling. All right. How are we doing? Going to start. Okay. All right. Be well. Good to see all of you. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Tell me how the sound was. Was it okay?